Today I'm going to share the 4-part strategy I have to effectively manage your online business while working full-time. I'm just gonna get right into it. Here's part 1 of the strategy is planning, and this is huge, obviously. A lot of us, for whatever reason, we have these great goals, we grab these planners, we have, you've probably tried like every planner out there, right? I've tried several myself, and one of the biggest things is to like write it down. I was digital for a very long time using like Google Calendar, and one of my coaches told me to get a physical planner and start planning out things, my day, and I get one with a 15-minute increments in it. And that's so like I can specifically focus on something. Like if I'm gonna just do 15 minutes of meditation or self-hypnosis that I do in the morning, like I want to be able to just write it in there and not have to like have like an hour-long meditation when I'm gonna be doing something else a couple minutes later, right? So 15-minute increments work best. So if you have like a 30-minute increment, you can just block it out that way. The best thing is to plan. Like if you're gonna be planning, obviously we have yearly goals, but the best way to plan is quarterly, which is 90 days or 3 months. That's the best way because you can effectively break down those 30 days into like each week or each day, and you can break it down that way. 90 days is best to like 3 months. It's a pretty long time, but it goes quickly if you're focused. So like you need to have like an income generating activity or goal to increase income each quarter. One big thing, like one big launch, one big program, a coaching program maybe could last 3 months. So you need something to generate income in each of those quarters. And that's the best way to effectively move your business forward. Even if you're a long-term strategy, even like obviously you want to just focus on that one thing in 30 days is your launch. One thing to focus on, you want to focus on your launch. So obviously those 3 months you're planning it, you're doing, webinars or like maybe a video series, or you're building up to that big launch to make that income for those 3 months. And then you move on to the next thing. And you don't have to create something new every 3 months either. 3 months you can run a coaching program, and then that's quarter 1. Quarter 2, you can launch a course with maybe a Facebook group in there for extra attention with like a Zoom call or whatever, like a coaching program. And then the next month you can launch your coaching program again that you did in quarter 1 and quarter 3. So essentially you might only need 2 things, 1 course or 1 program, or 2 courses or 2 programs, and you can just switch off. And because what I've noticed is a lot of time we have shiny object syndrome, and in planning things out like this, you can plan for a full year each quarter to do a launch, and it's not moving on to like the next big thing. It's not, because that's what I was doing for the longest time, is I'd launch something and then I'd start something completely new the next month, and it's completely new to the next. People get confused. They don't know what the heck you're doing or what you're about. So launching the same thing over and over again, it's those people that didn't buy the first time that were interested, they're going to come back the next time and buy because you're doing it again and you're doing it again, and they see you showing up consistently launching the same thing. So it's like, wow, this really must be working if she's doing it again. So it just lends credibility to yourself as an online business owner and for what you stand for in your niche. So planning is huge. You have your yearly goals and you break them down into quarters. And then if you break it down into activities, it's like, what 3 activities can you do every day to move your business forward? 3 activities. That's not asking a lot, especially if you're working full-time. I get up at 3:20. I work 12-hour shifts normally. So and I don't work every day, but I work full-time. I work 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I get up at 3:20 in the morning to work my business before I go to work. That's what I do. And I do my 3 activities of the day, whatever that is for me. Sometimes it's creating a video. Sometimes it's creating copy for the video. And I repurpose my content too, because that saves a crap load of time. And I have, I outsource some of my stuff too, because it's huge for that. So planning is huge. 3 activities a day for your business, and you plan in quarters. And the best planner that I know of that works this way is the 90X planner. Look it up. I'll post a link in the group later, or even under this video about it. But Alon David is actually the owner of 90X Planner. I was in a coaching group with him. He's amazing, and his planner is like the best. It's got goals, manifestations, and it works. It's 90X because it works on the 90-day system. It's really, really awesome. I highly recommend you get a copy of it and try it out, because it's probably the best planner I've ever seen out there. It's full encompassing of everything. So just a tip for you. Number 2, strategy is you got your planner down, you're working in your 90-day increments with one launch in each quarter. So next, you're going to create habits. If we want to be consistent and successful as business owners, we need to create these successful habits, right? So a morning routine is essential, and it's like taking care of you. Because if you can't take care of you, there's no possible way you're going to be able to take care of your community or your clients or your customers. You are your first priority. So your morning routine should be, drink 32 ounces of water. If you have herbal supplements, take those. If you have an exercise routine, do that. My morning routine is manifestations and self-hypnosis and gratitude, because it puts me in the right mindset. Because mindset's everything for this. If you're working from time, you're working from scarcity. To get your mind right. We have enough time for everything. And you have to look at it that way. When you look at there's not enough time, you're always going to be rushed, you're always going to be stressed. So this is like the mindset tools to overcome all this extra pressure we physically put on ourselves to be the best we can be. And there's no need for that. If you work from peace and gratitude, you are so much better off. And that's the key to all this, especially you're trying to run a business while working full time. Time cannot be an issue for you. It just can't. Because you will operate in scarcity, and your mindset won't be in the right place, and it'll come off to your clients and your customers that way. It's an online business. So adopting a healthy morning routine that focuses on you and the mindset tools you need, and physical too. You need to be healthy, mind, body, and spirit too. Truly. The way to start creating these habits, which is like a morning routine, read 10 pages of personal development if that's what you do. I choose to listen to hypnosis and do my own mindset and work on seeing myself and working in my vision and who I need to be a full-time working mom and an entrepreneur. It's all a mindset. It really is. So I use a Commit to 3 app. You can look. I don't know if it's on Android, but I know it's on iPhone. It's a free app, and basically you commit to 3 small habits every day, and you can set an alarm to notify you. Like if it's drink a glass of water every couple hours, you can set it up that way. If it's express gratitude a couple times a day, you can set it up that way. If it's you're manifesting a successful launch in quarter 1, you can set it up that way to keep yourself on that right mindset. So as I already said, number 1 is the planner and working from 90-day goals and objectives with 3 activities every day to move your business forward. Number 2 is creating the habits that you need to succeed and keep you healthy and in the right mindset. So that's so far is 2 out of 4 of the strategies. Number 3 is going to be vision. What is your vision for your business? What is your vision for your future if your business is successful and you're working full-time? Is your vision to actually leave your full-time job? You're blessed. I'm blessed. I can work a full-time job and create the income for my family and still have this time so I can create my business on the side. That's what I'm passionate about. And I can have both. And I can use my business as a way to further impact the world, but I can also use my full-time job as a way to support my family as well as support my business as it grows. So it's huge opportunity, and you should be so blessed and grateful to have it, honestly. Because a lot of people come into entrepreneurship because they are laid off, and they're like, "Wow, this is an opportunity for me to create some income," which is a great opportunity, it really is. But if you come into it because you've already lost, like we've gained, we're gaining right now. We're fully in abundant because we're allowed this opportunity to do both at the same time, and you're allowed, and you have the skill and the talent to do it. And you want to impact people's lives. So that's what it is ultimately. So what does your vision look like? Like you close your eyes and think about it and really like picture what would you be doing ultimately right now in your dream? Like how much money would you be making? What would you be doing? Who would you be serving? And the most powerful visualization that I was given to do was picture yourself on stage and somebody's walking up to you and saying thank you for helping them. What are they saying to you? Like, what are they thanking you for? What did you do? Like, that's your vision of your business. So how do you feel? What do you look like? How are you looking? How are you feeling? How are you acting? What are you saying? Like, picture all that and like literally write it down. That is your vision. And you have to work from that as if you are already that every day you wake up. And that's powerful. There's power in that if you can work from that place. Because I'm working from that place right now, and I hadn't been able to do that. I've just done this so much mindset and getting past my limiting beliefs that I'm able to work from that point. Like I literally want to impact like thousands of people to realize and to know they can be successful in their online business while still working full-time, and they can actually leave their full-time job with the success they had if they so choose to. It's their choice. So that's huge. So what is your vision? Like, and just work as if you're already there. And this is why the manifestation and the hypnosis and the habits are so powerful for number 2. You're creating the habits, because you're creating the habits of what a $100,000 earner or a $200,000 or $1 million or whatever your impact you want to make, your vision. Because obviously impact is income too, right? Impact and income are 2 huge things. So like, if you're gonna be $1 million earner, how does that person think, act, feel? And if you don't have an answer, don't make yourself wrong for it. It's okay to not know. Like that, there's power in that too. So don't make yourself wrong if you don't know already. It'll come to you. Just let it fully come to like into your being, and it'll pop into your head, and that's your intuition, and follow that. So 3 is vision and working towards it. 2 is creating the habits in the morning routine to keep you healthy, happy, and in the right mindset to be able to work full time and still be an online business owner that is successful. And number 1 is the 90-day goals with the 3 actions every day. Number 4, the final strategy is processes and systems. Like, this is the huge part, because a lot of times we can, like, full-time working entrepreneurs have the luxury of just being on social media and being present and having all this content. Like, the processes and systems can help you be everywhere and do everything without actually being everywhere and doing everything. It's amazing. Like, scheduling is huge. Scheduling your time in that planner. Email marketing is great once you get people and you're building your list and building your funnels and your opt-ins, like creating amazing opt-ins and lead magnets for your ideal client is huge too. Outsourcing when you can and you can afford it, and anyone really can afford it, and that's probably one of the first things you should do. $2 to $4 an hour to have a video editor that can break up your videos into clips, and then you can repurpose them all over the place. And Pinterest, Facebook, YouTube, I mean, it's amazing where you can be everywhere and you only did 1 piece of content. And I can show you how to do that, no worries. And evergreen courses, like, you build the course, you beta launch it with a group, and then you can throw the course on evergreen. And then you can offer a webinar, which can end up being recorded, and you can just run that 24 hours a day and get customers. How awesome would that be? So you're literally making money while you sleep, which a lot of people say to do that, but like literally you can do that. And there's a process for that too. And launch process for coaching is amazing. Like, there's ways to do free strategy sessions where you can talk to people. And I offer that. I actually offer that to people if anyone wants to learn about what I can do to help you one-on-one to coach. I only have 3 openings. So if you want one of them, just let me know. I will DM you with the link so we can set up a 30-minute strategy session. But strategy sessions are great if you want to start a coaching business, just to get started, get some experience, and help those 3 people get amazing results. So then you have testimonials to use, so you can eventually start a coaching program and do it online with a course. And like, you can do weekly Zoom calls and like a Facebook group for extra support. It's amazing. That's the best foundation if you're building a coaching business. So those are my 4 tips. 1, work from the 90-day goals. 3 activities a day in your business. Not asking a lot, right? Pretty easy. Creating habits, creating your morning routine, using self-hypnosis and manifestation for your mindset, and that Commit to 3 app to help you with building healthier habits, as well as like just small habits, like expressing gratitude, giving your kid a hug. Like, all these things create amazing habits, and when you keep doing that with the small things and they start becoming habits and you're like building on these amazing habits, it's like the compound effect. It literally will change your life. Vision. Write down your vision, live into your vision. You are already there. Like, what would you do if you're already there? And then be that and work from that every day. Don't lose sight of your vision. And then the processes and systems to automate and increase your productivity, and evergreen and outsourcing, all these great, amazing things that will help you save time and manage your time effectively as you work full-time and run your online business. Those are my 4 tips. If you guys have any questions or want me to go further in anything, just comment below. If you want some detailed information, I actually did a whole freebie download where it's going to give you a step-by-step process that I use to onboard and hire my employees and my virtual assistants. You can actually click the link in the description below to get that free download how to hire and outsource for your employees and assistants. Make sure you subscribe to this channel too, wherever that, I think it's over here. Make sure you just subscribe to the channel too, so you can get more tips on running your own lifestyle coaching business. Take care.